Alright, let's go ahead and talk about it just real quick. Hopefully, I can get everything out that I need to because I ain't got my notepad in front of me, okay? But from the title of the video, you can already tell. Now, obviously, there's things being hidden, and we all know that. And this video is only going to apply, keep this in mind, to those of you who are targeted individuals who've been speaking on content like that. You've been speaking on gang stalking. If you've been speaking on world events, these are the type of things that we're speaking about. You're helping people, psychology, astrology, things like this, okay? Here's something that I don't think, oh no, I know this for a fact. There is a pyramid scheme. Well, let's not call it a scheme, but there is a awareness pyramid going on this platform. And if you're someone who can't see this, and if you're someone who came across this channel, you've got to be, now you may or may not, but there's got to be at least someone who can see what I'm seeing. There is an awareness, and it's a tier. I kid you not, there's a tier. Okay? I'm pretty blessed to know what I know and to have come across content creators, that's passed down information. Now keep this in mind. This has nothing to do with how many subscribers or view counts anyone has. This goes back to things purposely being hidden so people can't be aware of certain things, right? So it has nothing to do with the person on the highest tier and how many views or subscribers they have. The person on the highest tier, what does that mean? They have the highest awareness. They have the most intellect. They have the most teachings. They have the most proof. And those who found this information, the very few select, because it doesn't matter who found it. Because remember, I'd say maybe 90% of those who found it, because you were never searching for that. You were never looking for that, right? 90% can't even comprehend. Here's one thing I know for sure. One of the ones who are on a pretty high tier, not the highest tier, but I'm there. And it's got nothing to do with how many subscribers you have, so keep that in mind. So we spoke on previous things, right? And how you see tiers and branches of those who are willing to speak on others. You're able to already see where that person's mind is at, why, what, how, and the way they're speaking about this person. They're on a lower tier based upon the reasoning behind why they're doing it. Do you get it? There's an awareness pyramid going on where there's tiers to it, and the ones who are on the very highest tier, it's up to you to be able to go through enough experiences in real life. Because remember, on a platform like this, you're being recommended channels, you're being recommended content based upon what you're into, based upon what you like. And like we stated before, this is more so towards things like, spirituality and things like that. That's a word that, that we don't really use much anymore. Anyway. So, with this awareness pyramid, I'm starting to see a difference between what I saw in the beginning, where you thought that those who came across your content were also aware of the ones that you were subscribed to. Turns out that's not the case at all. It's a pyramid and it's a scheme, almost to the point where the one on the highest tier has already solidified their position. What does that mean? You cannot copy this person, but you can see the ones who are carbon copies trying to copy this person. So what does that mean? They're self-reflecting and trying to do the same content, but in their own different way. And depending on whether you are already aware of the one on the highest tier or not, now if you're not, you're obviously going to think that this content that this person is creating in their own new way, which is just, another version of what this person's already done. You're going to obviously think that's cool and you're going to support it. And, even if you're someone who's aware of both of them, you get you get that standpoint, right? But now you're seeing that it's an algorithm thing, where the one on the highest tier, and like I said before, this has nothing to do, because the one on the highest tier ain't even got the most subscribers. No, they got the most intellect, and the proof is in the pudding. And then it trickles down to another tier, where the other ones may be aware of what this person's aware of, but they cannot even combat it. They can't break it down like this person. And not only that, they're in another perimeter that is not in the same category as a person on the highest tier. So what does that mean? They're on a lower tier because they're not willing to participate with the things with the person on the highest tier, despite whether they're watching them and whether they're aware of some of the same things anyway. So this is when you get others who are under that tier and they have to do a different version or a different way to bring about that information in who you are. You know what I'm saying? In a different way. Do it the way you're doing it. So, but there's nothing you can really do to even try to combat that person on the highest tier until they're just not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So there's a pyramid scheme going on. A YouTube awareness pyramid. That's it for now.